to the mosque in the middle of the day. I kind of wandered in, as I do, you know. And I went out and walked around to look at it. And at some point, to sit down in a meditative posture. And I sat down again. I was sitting there kind of praying like this, just in my hands and maybe some kind of mudra or something. I don't know what I was doing, but not realizing that people were starting to line up. What happened was, I realized, oh shit, I'm about to pray for the first time in a mosque. And then it was like, oh cool, this is gonna be really cool because I'm called up. Now I gotta stand up and no one knows I'm not Muslim, right? So
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahilladzi arsala rasulahu bil huda wa dinil haqq liyuzhirahu 'ala dini kullihi wa kafa billahi syahida. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu la nabiyya ba'dah. Allahumma sholli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammad. Berjumpa lagi dengan channel saya Mars Techno. Saya doakan semoga semua sahabat dalam keadaan sehat selalu. Pada video kali ini kami akan menampilkan video bagian kedua dari kuliah umum seorang dosen yang bernama Sam. Beliau menjelaskan pengalamannya kepada para mahasiswa saat beliau berada di negara muslim yaitu Turki. Nah sahabat, bagaimana video selengkapnya? Kita saksikan saja video berikut ini.
To the mosque in the middle of the day. I kind of wandered in, as I do, you know, and I went out and walked around to look at it. And at some point in time, to sit down in a meditative posture, and I sat down against one of the pillars right over here. One of these pillars over here. In any case, but I was sitting there kind of praying like this, just in my hands and maybe some kind of mudra or something. I don't know what I was doing, but really going into this beautiful space and not knowing, because I sort of pulled myself out of my mind a little, not realizing that people were starting to line up. So you think back to that other photo of people lining up, right? And so as I'm sitting there, I suddenly I feel something, and I open my eyes, and there's a couple guys calling me up, because you got to fill in the spaces, right? I don't know. Why do you fill? You have to fill in spaces, right?
Yeah. When you stand, you have to stand next to each other, so you have space for more people.
So what happened was, I realized, oh shit, I'm about to pray for the first time in a mosque. And then it was like, oh cool, this is gonna be really cool because I'm called up. Now I gotta stand up and no one knows I'm not Muslim, right? So I'm like, okay, here we go. And I'm just standing and I'm looking out, I'm trying to be unobtrusive, you know, and I'm looking out of the corner of my eyes. So, but here's what I want to do. I need a couple more Muslim men who could come up and who we could do the prayer with Bassam.
Let's hear the sound for the calling for prayer.
Oh yeah, okay. So we'll do the call to prayer, and so Muslim men, you'll naturally like come up to the front because it's just like what you do, right? What's he saying?
I swear there is only one God, and there is no other God.
Which is the Christian God and the Jewish God, by the way. Remember, there's only one. It's the same one. Hindus, you're out of luck. So.
Actually, this is a recording from two mosques. I was standing in the middle. Sultan Ahmed Mosque was to the right, and the Blue Mosque is to the left. And my cousin in Dubai, he called me, said, I want you to record, stand in the middle, and record both, because one will start. When he stops, the other mosque will start. So you have sounds from right and left. It's beautiful.
So they don't compete with each other.
No. Each one has a different voice.
Oh, yeah.
A way of calling for prayer.
Okay, all right. So listen, I need a couple Muslim men who pray. Who do we have? Seriously, bro. It's got to be you, man. Come on, dog. Who else? Bro, I'm this motherfucker.
I mean, you came in Dishdasha for this. Come on.
Yeah. Dude, who is there anybody else? I know I need dude, and now I need someone, I need a Christian. I need someone who's a man who's a Christian. We'll just do a Christian. No, who's Jewish? Better yet, I need a Jewish man. Who do I have? I need a Jew. Jewish man. Dude, come down, man. Okay, so here's the deal.
We're going to pray now?
Yeah, but one of you has to be in front, okay? Yeah, I want you to mimic this thing. Wait, we're not facing Mecca. Are we all right?
It doesn't matter. It's
okay.
for
It's not the real thing.
presentation
So,
purpose.
yeah, okay. Dude.
But I cannot go down, Sam, because of my hip.
Okay,
so I'm
he
gonna
won't go
sit
down.
behind them on my chair.
Dude, you stand behind him. So you're going to, like, mimic me, okay? So what I want you guys to, you stand next to him.
Yeah, we got to come back.
Okay, go ahead. Back up. So listen, what I want you to do, bro, is you're going to be me, okay? And this room is filled up with Muslims, and you got to do what they do, and you can't let them know you don't know what the hell's going on, all right? Okay, you have no idea. You can't give yourself away. So you guys can get in sync, right, and do that? Can you do that if he's there? Okay. Okay. So.
Do you want to call for a prayer? You want me to do it? You want me to do it? You have to call for a prayer before you start. Okay. This is the prayer now they call it the adhan. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. I'm going to say it now in English so they know what I'm saying. Allahu Akbar means God is great. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, it means I swear there's only God, the only one I follow him. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, I testify that Muhammad is his prophet. Hayya ala salah, come to prayer. Qad qamat salah, it means time for prayer. And then ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, I swear there's only God, one God. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, I swear that Muhammad is his prophet. Go ahead. Taqabbal Allah. It means may God accept your prayer.
Dude, nice. You killed it. Yeah. The only thing you didn't do, you had your nose on the ground, not your forehead, which is okay, right? But like any Muslim might have looked over and been like, "What's that dude got his nose on the ground for?" But it was okay. You did amazing, dude. You were only a little bit behind him, and you were far enough behind him that. And also, you didn't bring your hands up. Like you guys didn't do this with your ears.
Sam, there's many different ways of praying.
Okay.
Okay, it's complicated.
Oh my God.
We don't want to go into this. This is good enough prayer.
No,
That's
you
it.
did great. Oh man. Yeah, you didn't take your shoes off either. Yeah, well, that would have been.
In Islam, we have 5 prayers. This one, the way they did it, it's like 2. Twice they go up and down. In the morning, it's 2. Midday, it's 4. They have to repeat it 4 times. In the afternoon, it's 4. At sunset, it's 3. And later in the evening, it's 4. So altogether, 5 times.
So if we show up at a mosque like that, it's fine, right? For us
of course
to pray?
It's fine. Yeah.
Anybody can pray.
You know, Sam, when I was in Turkey with my friend from England,
Yeah.
we went to the mosque. She's a Christian. She said, "Can I pray?" I said, why can't you? This is a house of God. She says, what should I say? I told her, say whatever you want. This is a house of God. I will do it in my religion. You do it in your religion. It's a house of God. So but for women to go into mosque, the head has to be covered. They have to wear long skirts so it doesn't show. Their arms must be covered.
So how was that for you?
It was different. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I definitely, I mean, in Judaism, there's definitely this belief of like kind of bending over before God in submission. And so it was a different kind of submission and more fully, which like usually if you're looking at Orthodox Jews, they're going to be kind of like going like this.
Yeah. Here, come stand actually right here. So, what is that? What is that about?
I guess bending at the waist it's kind of a practice. It's just almost an identifier.
Yeah.
So you can really tell that, okay, that is a Jew who is praying versus a Muslim. A lot of it is based on like being able to distinguish between cultures. I don't know exactly why bending at the hip is specifically like the Jewish way to go about it. Or like, do you have any idea why you put your forehead to the ground?
So can you go to the next slide? There's that one and that. So who's Christian? Who's Christian and does the hand thing like this? Who's? I need a Christian too. Who would do that? What's that? Can someone? Who? Do you do that at your church? You're Christian, right? Are you Christian? Catholic? No, that doesn't count. All right. You guys don't do that. You do this, where you go down and you do. Yeah, I do that too. I like that. Wait, who's Christian who does that? Dude, can you explain that? Can you come down real fast? This is a uniquely Christian. You all don't do that. Muslims don't do that, right? Jews don't do that, right? Do you do that? What's your name?
I do that. I'm Monica.
Monica.
Masya Allah, sebuah kisah yang cukup unik dari seorang dosen sosiolog yang bernama Sam. Menjelaskan kepada mahasiswanya tentang pengalamannya saat berkunjung di negara muslim yaitu Turki, khususnya di kota Istanbul. Saat itu beliau menginap di hotel yang lokasinya tepat di seberang Masjid Biru atau Blue Mosque, sebuah masjid yang sangat indah di Istanbul. Saat masuk waktu sholat, terdengar suara azan yang bersahut-sahutan dari berbagai masjid di kota Istanbul. Di samping Masjid Biru itu pun ada sebuah masjid yang sangat bersejarah, yaitu Masjid Sultan Ahmed II, yang tentunya juga saat azan bersahut-sahutan dengan suara di Masjid Biru. Seolah-olah hatinya terpanggil. Akhirnya beliau memberanikan diri untuk mengunjungi Masjid Biru. Kemegahan dan keindahan struktur bangunan dari Masjid Biru membuat dirinya sangat takjub. Suasana yang sangat tenang. Beliau pun akhirnya duduk di dekat salah satu pilar masjid. Dia duduk dengan posisi yang bersila dan bergaya semedi. Uniknya, tanpa beliau sadari, ini sudah masuk waktu sholat, sehingga banyak jamaah yang berdatangan di sekitarnya. Lalu ada beberapa muslim yang memanggilnya untuk berdiri dan mengisi saf untuk sholat. Dengan kaget, akhirnya beliau mengikuti perintah muslim tersebut. Ia berdiri dan mengisi saf sholat. Beliau pun ikut melaksanakan sholat berjamaah. Nah sahabat, itulah pengalaman beliau sebagai seorang non-muslim memasuki masjid dan ikut sholat berjamaah dengan kaum muslim lainnya. Mungkin hanya ini video reaksi dari saya. Mudah-mudahan membawa manfaat dan menambah pengalaman bagi kita semua. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.